Hey everybody! So today's video is going to be answering some questions that I've been getting via email, via Facebook messaging about Perfectly Posh. I had mentioned it I think in my last two vlogs, but I didn't go into like a lot of detail. I just it was my vlog, so I was just basically just living my life and mentioning Posh. But then I was getting messages about like what it was, and by probably the third message that I wrote, when I said the exact same thing, I thought I should probably just do a video explaining a little bit more about what it is because you guys had questions. So I kind of wrote down the questions that I saw come up the most, and so I will go ahead and answer them for you guys. So first question I got a lot was, what is exactly Perfectly Posh? Okay, so Perfectly Posh was started in 2011, and it's a pampering product line that is direct sale. So think of like Avon and Mary Kay, but newer. So it's only been around since 2011, and word is kind of spreading about these naturally based pampering products. So there's like body scrubs and body butters and hand creams and face masks and bath salts. Everything's just really yummy and good for you, and it's not full of fillers. So no paraffins, no parabens, no lanolins, no sulfates, just really good natural butters, shea butter, cocoa butter, olive oil, apricot kernel oil, beeswax, coconut oil, all kinds of stuff, all the good stuff. So I began using the products earlier this year when I was pregnant with this guy, and I just really loved how my skin felt, and I knew that I wasn't using anything super harsh because let's face it, if you watch my favorites videos, I always use historically I've always liked a really harsh chemical exfoliant, and I'm not super granola or green, but I do the best I can, and I just kept buying from their website. So finally, about like October, November, I think I just decided to become a consultant and kind of share this with everybody because nobody has heard of it. Anyone I talk to doesn't know what I'm talking about, and their stuff is good. Their Snarky Bar single-handedly is the reason why I got rid of my, what's the bumpy skin, like back here and on your thighs, got rid of it. Not a problem. I wore all summer. I had smooth as silk legs. Like it scrubbed it all off. But nobody heard of Perfectly Posh before, and I was just like, it's picking up steam, but I was the first person to bring it up in any conversation. So I knew that I was onto something if I wanted to start sharing it and selling it with people, because no one else had tapped into that networking around here. Okay, Facebook. So right out the gate, I have been doing really well, and I think the reason I'm doing really well and finding success quickly is because I'm using my social media platforms to share what I know, and people are liking the product, so they're coming back and giving me their feedback that they like it, and they're spreading the word to their friends. So I'm having Facebook parties right now, and what a Facebook party is basically you become the host. Or you can, if you're a consultant, you would have someone be the host, and they are eligible to get free product and perks points because they're inviting their friends, and you're the hostess, or you're running the party and they're the hostess. And it's easy because on Facebook you can either do an event or become a group, and you become the admin and you create this group on Facebook that you moderate for up to 14 days, but not more than 14 days. Or you can do like a 2-hour party. I've been doing 5 and 10-day parties, and they seem to do really well because people like to browse and live their life, and then maybe come back and see what else I post and put some things in their cart, and then some people need a few days to decide if they really need a bath salt or a body butter, and I totally understand that. And then by the time the party ends on the 4th or 5th or 9th day, they can go, okay, this is what I've edited, this is what I want, this is what I don't need. So that's worked really well for me. My sales are really good in some of these parties because with the parties being so long, our shipping is so fast that some of the people that ordered the first and second day have already received their packages. So they're posting on the group page that, Perfectly Posh's shipping is so great. Now they're taking pictures and sharing their products in the party. So people are like, wow, I want to get my products just as fast. So that is really working. I feel like you guys can't see in the light. So Facebook has been really great for me because I don't have the opportunity to leave my home with my 2 kids, and especially an infant. So the Facebook parties are great because you do everything in your pajamas basically, and enjoy the party. And that's kind of the wave of technology today, is people like to do things from the comfort of their own home with as little effort as possible, but still reap the same rewards as if they were to leave their house and attend an actual party in someone's living room. So that's kind of what I'm trying to provide, and it's worked really well for me. And people are, and if you can get like one party with people on Facebook and it goes well, people from that party will want to book another party with you. If they liked you as the party holder the whole week, they're going to want you to do one because they reap the benefits of their friends making purchases. They get perks points, and they get half price product, and they get product credits. I have one girl who just added her friends to the party as a hostess, and she's gotten like $100 in product credit, and she's getting perks points. She's going to have like another $70 in perks points. So it's a no-brainer for your friends, because you just hostess and your friends buy, and then you get the perks points and the credits. What else? Okay, so sampling. How do I do my samples? I have watched so many YouTube videos just to be inspired. There's a lot of great, there's not that many, but the ones that I've watched are really good, of other Poshers and other teams who are, I'm on Team Sassy Tart. That's my team, and they're really cool. They've been really helpful and welcoming. And then you have team leaders who will do YouTube videos just like I do, but they just, they're just talking to their team. And I've learned a lot from them as far as like how to sample. What's worked for me, I've gotten emails from people. I've already gotten people on my Facebook page, is handing out. I got these bags from a suggestion from another Posher on YouTube. And she got these at Hobby Lobby, so I went and got them at Hobby Lobby. And these are my samples. So this is how I do my sampling, in these little Ziploc baggies. And what's inside is, I put in 3 samples. 3 seems to me to be just enough to get the picture of what Perfectly Posh is. So there's a night and day natural moisturizer. These little samples you can find on the portal if you're interested. There's a Honey Healing Hand Cream. These are Laycons, and these Laycons you can also find on the portal on Perfectly Posh. The labels you can also buy on the portal. And then these Hoku Kukui Go Nuts for Our Island Delight Chunky. This is a sample of a 7-ounce chunk bar. The chunk bars are 7 ounces, and so these are our bath bars. They're nourishing, full of good oils. They smell delightful. So I put those in this bag along with some sample cards on basically how to use it and what is it, what's inside it. You can buy these and the corresponding product description on the portal. And I special ordered these. I have my labels right here that I made these via a template on a Facebook group, but it's got all my information. And this is the Be Pampered. It's one of the inserts. You can buy these ones. They come with a few in your starter kit, but it's Be Pampered. And inside is all the information you need to know, a little brief synopsis on what Perfectly Posh is. Made in the USA, sustainably resourced, or sustainably sourced, really good for you, cruelty-free, paraben-free, vegan-friendly. There are some full vegan selections too. So I put one of those in the bag. And then lastly, I like the social media layout of this one. So it's got my Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and my Pinterest, and then my email. So that is how I do sampling, and I carry 3 with me at all times. So today I went to Hobby Lobby because I ran out of bags. I went to Hobby Lobby, I went to Jersey Mike's for lunch. I gave out all my samples. So I always have 3 on me, so I'm replenishing today. That's why I jumped on to make this video. I replenish, I'll put 3 more in the diaper bag and give them away. When I've mailed out some samples too, and I'll do that in another video because I feel like this is gonna get really long, but I do mail them out and I put them in a pink bubble mailer with a thank you card attached, always with a thank you card, just telling them thank you for trying our products, because I try not to keep it super expensive. So if you want a product, you have to ask me for a product or a sample. I've learned the hard way not to be like, who wants a sample? Because everybody wants a sample. You really want the people that might benefit or do show a genuine interest. So they seek you out, they email you, they find your email, they give you their address, they ask for a sample. I already said, someone asked me why why not like Avon or Mary Kay? Well, I don't use Avon, and I didn't use Mary Kay. So you guys know I'm a makeup junkie, so I like quality. I'm not saying it's not good quality, but it never crossed my path. It wasn't something that was on my radar. And you know, you find these products from a need, and the need was I needed something that was nurturing or nourishing and healthy and yummy. These things smell so good. And when I was pregnant, I couldn't do really strong scents. I couldn't do perfume the whole pregnancy. These are really lavender, minty, just orange, vanilla, those kind of scents, the natural smells. And I just loved it. And so when I looked at a company that I wanted to really have passion for, since I've used them all year and I've liked them all year and I've talked about them all year and nobody else knows what I'm talking about, I thought, well, I would want to share this with people because I have a really big feeling that it's going to be big in the space of the Bath and Body Works and Lush. Those things are great, and Origins and the Body Shop. Those companies are great, and I'm always looking for a really good, yummy body butter. But then they take it another step further and they make it super naturally based, and they put the yummy stuff back in, they take the yucky stuff out. So it just spoke to me. You kind of let these kinds of things speak to you, and that's what I chose to do, was just let it. I kind of sat on it for a year. Like, if it's meant for me to like sell it and be a part of the team, then I'll just kind of let it happen on its own. I won't force it. So yeah, and also because I stay home, I make my videos on YouTube, and it's the best interaction. I talk about makeup and skincare, which is my huge passion, and I wanted to do something else. Basically, I have a lot of time, and I've always worked. I've always taken care of myself. And this year, my husband looks at me and says, "You're done." You know, I was bartending 2 nights a week, and I was just doing that to get out of the house and put on makeup and talk to grown-ups. And when I got pregnant with him, my husband and I were like, I think I'm done working. Now I got to raise some kids. But, you know, if you're a stay-at-home mom, you still want to do something. So this is my chance to share something I love with people and answer questions and just be back kind of out in the community again. So that's mainly the reason why I did it. Let's see. That was everything on the list. That was most of the questions people asked me. Because I put all my information down below in the comments, so I didn't get a lot of questions about that. But basically, like, what is Perfectly Posh and what are you doing? So that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's not a regularly scheduled video for my channel, but I will start incorporating some Perfectly Posh stuff. I'll always put it in the title as usual. So if you don't want to watch it and you're not interested, then you can keep it moving and look forward to my next video. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. All my links will be down below, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.